right, guys, cool. So, we've been doing arm drag all week, okay? So, key points. Gladiator, bro. Thumb down. None of this. When you go palm up, it's very easy for Will to glue his elbow to his body like he should have been doing, and now I got no way of opening it, okay? When we go thumb down, if he tries to keep that elbow glued to his body, it doesn't matter. And then I can get nice purchase on the back of the arm, okay? Just because we're gonna spend a little bit of time drilling this one and the next move, you don't need to take them down for this. I do need you to get to the back and connect your hands. Now, things we talked about before here, bang, bang, bang. We're getting to a side of his body. We're not square behind, ineffective. We're on the side, gable grip ideal, okay? If you go wrist to wrist, it's not a big deal, but let's drill for like optimal position, okay? We're here, we're gonna weigh one side of his body so that this leg, his near side leg is heavy and everything's heavy on that side. And that's when you finish your rep, okay? Sound good? One of the things I really want to get the crew doing effectively is positioning their weight properly. I think a lot of people, when they see the move, they're like, oh, it's just, I do these sequence of things with my body. You want to get your weight working for you. When Hickson talks about invisible jiu-jitsu, it's the pressure you create by placing your body strategically and precisely on another person, okay? So I've got them repping, not just to go, oh, I'm doing an arm drag. It's to go, arm drag, and here's my weight. Make the person carry your weight, and your job is going to be a whole lot easier because they're going to get tired quicker, you're going to have more energy, and you see that high ground space a lot more. What I mean by that is like you're at the top of the hill, they're fighting in the trenches, and they're just trying to carry your weight. Now you can make better decisions. So that's kind of a key point when it comes to back control. Way better, dude, way better. Get that head high over the near side shoulder. I'd like to see more of this, please. When you go, weights over your toes. Look, my heels aren't on the ground, and I'm invading one side of his body, over his back and shoulder, this side, okay? The reason for that is because I want to create an asymmetrical load, okay? An uneven balance, okay? If I'm like behind him with my hips here, my head's not really giving him pressure, my chest's not giving him pressure, he's gonna stand. So get to a side of his body and put your head over his shoulder on the near side like this, okay? You're gonna feel you'll get way more pressure against him, and it's gonna be easier for you to control a person, okay? The other reason you don't want to put your head in the middle here is because if he starts to turn away from me, you're going to cop an elbow in the face. You don't want that, okay? So make sure that your head is high. Because now if he tries to turn, I can stay on that, okay? If he tries to turn into me this way, my head is blocking his shoulder, he's not going to turn, okay? Yeah.
So you actually planting your head to his back, or are you keeping it just above?
No, I'm going to glue it. I know my head's up because I'm talking to you guys, but when I get here, I'm putting my weight forward through my head, okay? And like placing it on their back, all right? Some people go like ear to shoulder and stuff. Just wherever your neck feels strong, okay? Gonna have to change that drill up, okay? Because, once a person starts getting square on you, you're gonna have to do something else, all right? So one of the things I noticed with Will, and look, we're trying new things, so there's always gonna be adjustments. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like, I'm the perfect wrestler, because there's no such thing, okay? What I noticed when I was doing this with Will, is he was pulling out, and then he's too square for me to get that hand across the body, okay? Did anybody else notice that? It felt a little bit janky. So watch what we're gonna do. When we go arm drag and he pulls away, we're gonna collar tie him, okay? Great tool. the thing I'm trying to achieve with that collar tie is to get him to collar tie me back, all right? So we're gonna go here, he's gonna pull out, I'm gonna collar tie, and when that hand comes in, we're gonna elbow pass from here, okay? Hand across the body, and then we go in on the back, okay? So we're gonna change it a little bit. I'm gonna leave the timer off because now we need to refine the technique, okay? You're gonna go in, and team, I wanna see you guys doing everything correct first, okay? Stance, weight over your toes, little bend in your knees, your shock absorbers. Hands forward, one is up, usually your back hand will be up and ready to kind of collar tie so it's not all the way down, okay? Front hand is in that down block position. We're gonna go for our arm drag and he's gonna pull out like that. Earlier this week, if he did that, we'd go, he pulls out, we're going single. That's still an option, but this time we're going high. It's good to have your high and low attacks, okay? So, one, collar tie him, okay? He collar ties you back. You're gonna go here and hit that elbow pass and then get in on the back, okay? I noticed that a couple times I was getting to an S grip rather than like Gable. Like I said, doesn't really matter too much as long as you're still creating that bar across his hips and you're still driving in with the pressure, okay? Makes sense? 1, 2, 3, and get his hands to the mat now because we're building on that technique, okay? So, Will was saying to me, I feel like my head goes to the middle, like of the back. If it goes to the middle of the back, you need to go to the other side, okay? Because if my head stays in the middle here, he's gonna walk away. Either like that or he bear walks. He puts his hands on the mat and his hips go away from me. Yeah, in a circle. Now I'm losing control and he can enter on a single. Yeah, and just put me down. Okay? So if he bear walks that circle away from you, you're gonna have to do something different. So that's where that far side spin on the hip comes in. So if you know the far side spin and your head goes to the middle, go with the momentum of it and go around. One last time. 1, he pulls out. Collar tie. Try to get into the habit of collar tying with your back hand, okay? Reaching with your front hand is a recipe for disaster because he can slide you off. Yeah, oh shit, he just did the move to me. So try to collar tie off your back hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Cool. All good? All right, let's go do that. Let's refine. Go. All right, guys, so that concludes another evening of training. We worked on arm drags and elbow passes tonight. I'm trying to get the guys to build another layer of complexity in their hand fighting from the stand-up game. It's very challenging to just hit one move raw on a person, right? Like you get to a certain level where your arm drag, if that's the move you want to go to, requires a lot of setup off the bat. It's not impossible to do, but sometimes it's suboptimal just to go in and be like, oh, I just want to arm drag you. So sometimes when you go for the arm drag, people react. We can either use that reaction to go low, or when we come in and now they're already defending that move, we can go to something else. So I'm just trying to give people some options, see what their preferences are, and just create another layer in the game for them, okay? So, hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave us a like, comment. Tell us in the comment section what you would like to see in our next episode of the vlog. I might just show it, okay? Don't forget to subscribe as well. We'll see you in the next episode. Us.